Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air, it's Weigman. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Campbell. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Extending the play now. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Hawkeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Hard running there, breaking tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it, put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He stays alive. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And after giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking downfield, it's Weigman. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Runs through the defender. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
This guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. The quarterback will just sneak it now. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
So you get to 4th down and short. You've got a lot of playmakers to have an option to give the football to. Instead, you go with a quarterback sneak for the first down. Why not?
Single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He's at the 50. The 30. At the 20. At the 10 now. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Iowa.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, receivers sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the PAT makes it 10-9. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
26-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Hawkeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back does seem to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Hands off to the left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to pass here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's third down for the offense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One more play before they head to the locker room. To throw, it's Weigman. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hawkeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Will take the lead in the second half.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Using his legs, it's Owens. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it to the left. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game, but that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gives it to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Brings up second down.
It's a run to the left. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Finding space at the 20. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid.
At the 23.
Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? To the air, it's Weigman. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Looking to pass this time. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Iowa 20, Texas A&M 12.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He hands it to the back.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And the Hawkeyes will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. On the return, it's Rodgers. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Weigman. Quarterback looking to scramble. Fighting him off. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 2. Good enough for a first down.
The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Sticking with the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Now it's second down here. Handoff to the back. He breaks free now, has room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able